Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire Daily Challenges. About a week ago, we were at a 9 out of 10 acumen, progress, performance. Right now, I'd say we're at about a 5.1, just to give me the 5.0 and go. Hopefully, dude, you can actually go back now and see your scores. What a world. Okay, so today, that score, I hereby call this score illegitimate. That's okay. You know, if you get your kicks out of being at the top of the Slay the Spire leaderboard, that doesn't make me mad. I mean, I do the same thing. It's just when you're as good as I am, you don't have to cheat or engage in some kind of witchcraft in order to get a score that's close to more than an order of magnitude ahead of anybody else. But like, I'm not trying to be petty about it. Ironclad, dude, please give me a good rare card. Feed would be top 10. Night Terrors can be good. Hoarder is amazing. I got my head screwed on straight today. Exhume. Ew. So I think we want to add cards as often as possible. I see 3 elites on a very heavy combat path here. Ready to give it a shot. So Exhume is a dead card right now. It's actually just not any good at all. Like, sure. We have no exhausted cards. Now, we might want to think about... Oh, my God. We might want to think about getting cards that exhaust if they're valuable. But for now, these are... You know what? I am an idiot. We should be playing them just to get them out of our deck so that we have a lot of defends and strikes instead. Because we actually have 15 Exhumes, don't we? Yeah, we do because of Hoarder. Good lord. Okay, I mean, the consensus choice to me seems to be Perfected Strike right off the bat. Because when you add multiples of them, they become even better. So, it makes sense to me. There's no way we're going to be able to remove these Exhumes. The only thing we can do is play one of them every time they show up. This is actually, like, accidentally one of the worst decks I think we've ever started with. I think we have to take Corruption. The fact that, I mean, when we exhaust all night... Second Wind could be good as well because we're exhausting a bunch of Exhumes, but Corruption allows us to play Exhumes for free. But we don't need 3 of them, so you know what? Yeah, I'll go for Second Wind. I don't think it's a great card. It depends on what's in our hand. If we're going to take 5 damage either way, we might as well kill a unit in the process. Because now they do what they told you. Okay, we're getting back there HP-wise. Definitely, I think 3 pommels to make our Perfected Strikes better. We got a theme for this deck. It's always nice to have a theme early. We are taking a lot of damage. All I'm going to say, in my own defense, is that of course we're going to take a lot of damage early. Sure. Of course we're going to take a lot of damage early. Half of our cards in our deck don't do anything for us. So we could upgrade, but if we can't make anything innate... Honestly, I mean... It's going to take about 1,000 years to remove any appreciable amount of Exhumes, but... It seems like the right call from my perspective. I'd rather smack him, because I don't think we're getting around the horn. But I don't dislike the idea of, you know, getting rid of those Exhumes. We need to add some block. Like, we've added enough attacks to feel pretty good. That's fine. But we need some more blocks. We're going to run into trouble. I mean, okay, we can do that. Get some very strange combos going here, but it got the job done. Can't really complain. You're dead without too much effort. Old coin also nice. Got to take some more pommels, I think. Now here, this is the tricky one. I think I'm gonna rest. Oh, but you lose 5 max HP, right? Okay, let's not rest at all. Do we go for a 0 energy Exhume? I don't think so. It would make a Perfected better. We're going to hope for the best right here. This is where things could get a little spotty. think it's a good cleave situation. Cleave all the enemies. Second wind means you take no damage. You've thinned your deck out. Not a lot, but at least a little bit. Ew. So, I mean, this is... Let's see what we draw. This is actually going to be enough to take no damage. I want to caution you, by the way, if you're watching this and you're going, I don't see why he's complaining. Look at that, it's pretty good. Yeah, if you get exactly the right draw, and you can just dump the poison out of your hand that the game tries to make you live with, sure, there's something going on here. In most situations, though, every time we draw an Exhume, it's just trashed here. It won't be trashed here forever. Every time a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Look at that. It won't necessarily be trashed here forever. And I'm being sincere. If we ever get like a feed in this deck, let's go. We're gonna love it. Shuriken is also extremely good. If we ever get a feed in this deck, we're gonna love it, because we actually have something to do with it, you know? We could use feed 2 or 3 times per battle. This one's weird. Can't kill anything in 1 hit. Let me run some numbers here. There's 2 energy. It would give us 8 block. Well, rather than get 8 block, I would much rather kill an enemy that is going to do 9 damage. And we're going to take quite a lot of damage anyway, but I mean, that's what Night Terrors basically exist for, is to bring us back from the brink. I guess. Okay, taking no damage. I'm really, really glad we took second wind. 4 damage twice and then 7 damage is not going to get us there. That's okay. Sure. I think we're fine. It's just a little weird. Like, it's an unusual deck, I feel like you got to admit. We are taking 1 damage because I am a fool. But at least this guy's dead. Essence of Steel. Honestly, it's hard for me to not take strikes right now. I would love to get some headbutts, too. You know, I think we could maybe get down with having 3 normalities in our deck. We didn't get them anyway, which is exactly what we want, so that's great. It's 12 damage, 9 damage. We'd have to draw an attack to make this worthwhile. Did not draw an attack. That's fine. My whole worldview on this floor is predicated around not taking any damage if possible. What about like an Exhume, Feel No Pain, Second Wind? We take 1 damage, so that was maybe not the right play. My own mistake for not crunching the numbers, no question about it. We need 9 block. Oh, that's easy money. How do you feel about 22 block instead? Alright, now we're going for you. Hit ya. Hit ya. Hit ya. Alright. 59 HP. Another I mean, we need headbutts now to get, or, you know, some kind of seek analog, like a secret weapon, in order to get perfect strikes in our hand, but when we get them, they're gonna kill. So I think you do bash. What I would love to do is be able to play a Feel No Pain. We didn't get it, though. So I think you go for attacks right now. Just while you know, strike while the iron's hot, right? Just wanted to get it out of the deck. Wow, that's horrible. It's actually, like, abysmal. This is more like it, though. 53 damage. Highly upsetting. But you know what? probably the right way to approach it. We take another 15 damage. We're gonna have to rest before the boss fight. I really wish we didn't, but hey, Ginger's really good. Feed, that's it. Okay, so feed now makes, if we draw feed relatively early, it makes our exhumes good. Better, at least. Alright, so I don't think we're in a beautiful situation, but I think we've got the start of something potentially beautiful coming our way. Gotta hit ya. Gotta hit ya. You know what? I will do it. 15 damage and he's rolled over. That's easy. I think you play your feeds just because you're, I mean, Exhume can come around anyway. Yeah, just get your defense back out of the deck. I mean, we could have brought a feed. It doesn't really matter at this point, I guess. We are going to take damage. Not really anything at all we can do about it. So we're just going to smack him pretty good. With no blocks, we're kind of... a Perfected Strike does 115 damage. So I've decided I'm not really going to worry about the fact that you're about to hit me for 16. I don't think our score is going to be amazing today, but if we can get Perfected Strikes into our hand, it's even better than a Mind Blast, dare I say. I don't think we care at all about potions. Not right now. For extra energy, dude, that's 2 Perfected Strikes per turn. So we'd really, really like to hit a shop. If we can hit a shop and 2 elites, 3 elites, I should say, 1. 1 elite. Okay, well, makes our choice pretty simple. All we want to see forever is Perfected Strikes. Not bad. Okay. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Ah, that's the... There's the seam right there. You take Cursed with Hoarder. Cursed Key, I should say. And then you get Duvu Doll as well. Well... I think shrugs are very important. We don't... I mean, we do lose HP from cards now and then, but I don't think it's necessary in this deck. I think it just bloats it. We don't really need energy right now either. I'll take Magic Flower because we can. And I think I'll take Duvu Doll because it's unlikely to be bad. You know, if we get curses, we'll be happy to have default strength. Or extra strength by default. It's amazing, like, 1 floor and a little extra energy later. Like, I just look at this situation and I'm like, we're completely set. Like, this run is amazing now. We still would love... Oh, dude, absolutely. Please, God, be the Necronomicon. Dude. Perfected Strike now is like 200 damage. That's insane. Wait a minute. Where are our 3 curses? We do lose a little HP here. But hold on. Oh, because from the Necronomicurse. Okay. I was like, I didn't think that I had missed it, so I was very confused. Keep upgrading those Perfectos. We need a headbutt or some means with which to get to the Perfected Strike. Might as well, right? I mean, if we're gonna exhaust... I mean, we don't really want to exhaust the fence, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. So, like, here, right off the bat, you're dead. You're actually dead. Basically, the fight ends as soon as we draw our first Perfected Strike. So I don't want to add anything else into the deck right now. It doesn't become innate. It doesn't really become much better at all. Feeds are not bad to upgrade. Pommels are not bad to upgrade. I'm going to go for feeds just because, you know, if they work, we'd love to get more max HP out of them. And I really think we don't want to go to a campfire. I think we'd rather fight as many enemies as possible. We don't need upgrades. Question marks, maybe. Question marks could be fun, but... I mean, what do you do? This is obviously not an elite fight, but, dude, I would love to get Bag of Prep. We haven't played a feed yet. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to use an offering to try to draw maybe a feed. No feed. Oh, well. I'm still... We shouldn't play it too much, because our healing is better, but... Still not worth it, in my opinion, to go that deep. 28. Well. Choose to take 2 damage, I guess. Fair enough. We heal for 9 after every fight now. Probably going a little too heavy on attacks. Dude, I would love... I think I want to add more cards. I really do. I want to add more strikes, make our perfected strikes better. But we would love some sort of way to get them in hand as well. So I'm being a little aggressive here, of course. I mean, look. It's 105 damage, turn 1. Not sure if you're familiar with the economy in Slay the Spire, but I would say that 105 damage on turn 1 is relatively incredible. Again, if it doesn't have strike in the name and it's not like a lights out incredible card, we're not going to use it. Had to be done. I mean, we heal for 9. I can't be mad. More twin strikes, the merrier. I don't like to draw a twin strike turn 1, but if you draw a perfected strike, like, it's game over, as you can see. So maybe I can see how those scores got up there. I am still a little bit concerned, though. I find it, oh, we need headbutts. I find it unlikely. Secret weapon. Secret technique, but we can't afford it, nor does it really do anything for us. I do think Jack of all trades is nice. And we definitely do not need to rest. Let's upgrade one of those Jack of all trades. We still need to find a way to not take damage. Or to not really not take damage. We need to find a way to not take damage from the boss. Slightly different. Hoping for an offering. So this guy's possibly dead already? He might live for a turn. He will live for a turn, but we've only got to do 41 damage to him. Which should be relatively simple. Yeah, I mean, get rid of a wound, obviously. Okay, I mean, if you're gonna force my hand, we can always do this. We don't quite have, like, an infinite combo. We do have a great means of coming back and doing a lot of damage, though. At great personal expense to ourselves, but... dude, I think you gotta go Limit Break. Even the offering is also really good. This would heal us for 15 at the end of each combat. I think that's what we want. I don't think we need to see enemy intents to crush on this one, but still. So I don't really want to hit an early shop if we don't have to. I'd rather hit one later if we can. We can hit a shop around here. Do we want to go, like, left path? Yeah, because there's no shop up here. So sure, I guess we'll go left path. It's kind of a narrow future sort of situation. The idea, I guess, is that we just hope it won't matter. I think it's working. Like, I don't know, we have infinite energy per turn. At this point, I'm just going to add more pommels, just to make the perfected strikes even better. Red Mask is not worth it. This is actually, it came kind of out of nowhere. But this is a really, really fun daily. It's unusual. No question about that. But it's got a lot going for it. Shrug, 5 damage, okay. This turn, I mean, we could go for broke. We don't really need to play this. We can play that, though. Okay. It's very, very unusual. I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. I would prefer to just play 5 cards, if possible, in order to kill this guy via panache. That sounded a little bit more... It's like, I didn't really think that we were going to kill him with Panache. I thought we were just going to do enough damage to maybe make some progress. But that, even better. We got it done. Okay, sure, Wild Strikes. Sure, Wild Strikes. I think, you know, we can exhume and exhume just to get him out there. We gotta really like to kill this guy this turn. And it's not going to happen. We're going to take 17 damage right here. We heal for 15 at the end of every fight, so it's not terrible, but we prefer not to. Oh, whenever you exhaust a card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. We do exhaust cards, I mean, pretty much every turn. You cannot gain block from cards for the next 2 turns. Is that a distinction? Oh, it doesn't matter. Lantern is great as well. I mean, like, Body Slam's okay. Heavy Blade is great, but I think at this point, I just don't want to, like, dilute the deck. All I want to put in this are strikes and things that allow us to draw other strikes. We'll get exhumes later. I mean, we have 92 HP, so we're not feeling the burn right now. I just want to use a pommel to see if we draw an exhume. We didn't, so we'll just ice you. I mean, we could maybe kill the main form of the boss. Oh my lord. 7 energy, too. We can maybe kill the main form of the boss. Sure. In 1 turn. It would be a little lucky. But it could happen. This guy's a little dangerous. Like, we gotta draw the right stuff. Like, if you exhume like a jack of all trades, you're gonna be relatively happy. Maybe not. 28 damage. I don't know if there's much we can do about that. Ah, you can't get rid of that curse, so... I didn't think it would necessarily exhaust it, I just didn't know what was gonna happen with it. That was awesome. I think let's pommel before we limit break, just to see if we can get some extra attacks. I mean, we heal for 15, so we might as well go a little bit for broke here. We can hit you with, like, now, a limit break. Another limit break. We're at the plus 20 strength. I think we might actually be able to kill this guy. This doesn't happen very often. Exhume, offering. A little twin strike for you. Exhume, offering. If I see the possibility of killing this guy, how am I supposed to say no? Even at great personal expense. You know what? I'm going to give him one more turn. We've only got to hit him for 42. I did 25 damage to myself, so I don't feel like a genius right now. That should be an achievement unlocked as far as I'm concerned. Now just don't die against this upcoming elite or you're going to feel real silly. Dex is irrelevant. Maybe duplicating a card will add 3 copies of it. I think it just did. So that's amazing. Then give me like Twin Strike, Wild Strike. Dude. This has got to be the seam. Give me 3 colorless cards. I'm willing to take a chance. Dude, Secret Technique. Gets us to draws faster. Not convinced on any of these. Anything that gives us draw, I'll go for. It costs 2, so that's like almost as good as a Perfected Strike. Perfected Strike's still better. Once we get back to Runic Dodecahedron levels, this is gonna crush. Like, that was insane. Tori is also good. Offering, I mean, we're getting a little insane, but... Lose Exhume, Feel No Pain, or Pommel. Take Feel No Pain. You know what? Give me the curse. Oh, they're innate! Should not have done that, but we're going to have a lot of strong cards. No question about that. Alright. So we might have screwed over our perfect, but we'll see. We will see. Still a pretty good first turn. I'm not sure if you noticed. Now we gotta go for bro. Please, give me what I want here. Clash. We could probably make it work, so let's take it. And then Jack of all trades into Panache. It's not bad. Shrug real quick. Oh, we're gonna take damage. I'm upset. It's upset with myself, but still. That hurts. Taking those curses. I wouldn't say it screwed us over, because as soon as we get a perfected strike, this guy's done. But a little bit of a tactical misstep. Very, very easy daily, but a fun one nonetheless. 1249 is going to be a low score today, but dude, a lot of fun. Anytime you can get 500 damage coming out in like a single turn, you got nothing to worry about. It's our first turn. Okay, sure, cool. Our first day ever beating the, I saw NL's Human Sons in there. Ever beating that, Spectre dude who normally just explodes. We were at like 1260 something. 1240 something. There we are. 232 at the end of the daily. Not that bad. We're up here with Dostoevsky, but is Dodaevsky. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Does NL even lift? Of course not. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.